everyone, my name is Lauren. Welcome back to my library. So today I'm going to be bringing you my bookshelf tour. I feel like it's pretty much done. I'm probably going to make some changes because the bookshelf in my bedroom that I moved out of here is basically empty. And I do want to put books on there. I just don't know what I want to put on there. It'll probably be some random bits and pieces. My immediate TBR and things that I really want to read as soon as possible, just like things like that. So it will be a changing thing, but I'm going to show you how I ended up setting up my bookshelves. It's going to be really quick. I'm just going to show you shelf by shelf and explain a little bit about why I did it like that, rather than like picking out every book and telling you the title and things like that, because I don't have 4 hours to film something like that. So it is really hot up here and I dislike summer very much, but I'm gonna give it my best shot because I've never done one of these before, so wish me luck. Before we get into it, if you could please like and subscribe this video, that would be super helpful. I know I've been super inactive on my channel recently, but I'm trying to get back into it before the end of the year, because why do you need to start a new resolution at the end of a year? Why can't you just do whatever you want? So that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I hope you enjoy, and here are my bookshelves. Alright, so the first shelf we're looking at is the top left hand corner. Basically this is my Cassandra Clare shelf because I know everyone talks about her, so I thought I would just buy every single book of hers. I have read the City of Bones, City of Ashes, and then City of Glass. I haven't read the rest of that series, and I have read Clockwork Angel, so I will eventually get to the rest of them. But yeah, basically we have like the little codex down here, some of the extra ones. We have the new series or the trilogy. I don't have Chain of Gold or anything yet, and I put these at the top because they're not going to be in my camera view, and I really hate that they have different sizes, so I figure I'll just put it there where no one can really see it. And then my next shelf down, I also have this little Paris sign because I absolutely love Paris, so I'm putting that up there just to put it there. So my next shelf is my V. Schwab shelf. I have these little face masks that I got when I was in Italy, and it was really cool, so I really love those. And because the shelf isn't very full yet, I figured that would be just a good help to make it look more full. I also have these postcards that I got while I was in Paris that I forgot. Is it gonna there we go. I forgot to post to my family and friends, so I have 3 of them, and I just keep them there because they're cute. So I do have my Villains duology. I have this Dark Duet, this Savage Song and Our Dark Duet in paperback. I have The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I have this series of The Darkest Shade of Magic. I also have The Conjuring of Light in the special edition and the hardback of the Savage Song. So I originally had the Savage Song up here, but I do want to get Our Dark Duet in hardcover because I think that was probably my favorite duology from her. I really just enjoyed that so much. So I do want to grab as much of her, as many of her books as I can in hardcover. So that's what that shelf is. Then underneath we have my J. Kristoff and Amy Kaufman shelf. So we have the Lifelike trilogy, straight up. It's a weird series. I haven't finished the 3rd book, but I don't really have any immediate plans to get to it. But yeah, that's that thing. We have Stormdancer and Kinslayer, which I found in a bookstore, or it must have been at the book fest in January last year. I think I found them. I have a little sticker that is it going to, there we go, you can keep the glory, I'm just here for the blood. And I have this little card that just says, the heavens grant us 1 life, but through books we live 1,000. So I just keep those up there. I have my hardcover God's Grave, which my best friend Shane found for me. That was $7, and it's like super rare to find a hardcover these days for this cover, so he bought it for me, which I'm super blessed for. I have the Nevernight trilogy or Chronicles in paperback. Then I have Illuminae and Gemini. I do have Obsidio, but my sister is using it at the moment, so she's reading it. So I don't know how I'm going to end up fitting this stuff in when I get that book back. And obviously I have Aurora Rising and Aurora Burning. Don't know what's going to happen when the third one comes out, because this shelf is already pretty full as it is. So then we come to my Sarah J Maas shelf. Basically I have almost everything in hardcover. I have Crescent City and the Throne of Glass novels. I bought most of these for $30. I think I bought from Assassin's Blade to Emperor of Storms for $30 secondhand, so I couldn't go past that. I got the last two at the bookstore. I got A Court of Thorns and Roses in hardcover maybe 3 days ago at the bookstore, or like the thrift shop for $3, so I couldn't go past that. Then I have the actual series down here in paperback. And then I have Frost and Starlight, and then I have the Catwoman Soul Seller that I just didn't have a place to put, so I just had to put it on top. Again, not sure what's going to happen when the new book comes out and none of my covers match, but we'll just play it by ear. Then the next shelf underneath, I have basically a whole heap of hardcovers that I don't know how to shelve. So I have a whole heap of books that I just don't know what I'm going to do with, and they don't fit on my shelves aesthetically. So I'm just putting them here because I know that when I put my reading chair back, it will basically be covered up anyway. And then my bottom shelf is empty because that's completely covered when I have my reading chair here because it's so big. So yeah, I just have a whole heap of hardcovers that I've basically not read any of them. Some of them, but not many. And I have these cute little figurines for Marvel because I absolutely love superheroes. And then we have the bottom shelf of my little squares. Basically this was at the top of my shelf to begin with, but I had to move some things around because I forgot I had the Poppy War trilogy. So I put this down the bottom because literally because of this book, because it does not fit nicely into this shelf in any way. So yeah, basically I have the Lunar Chronicles, Heartless, the Renegades trilogy, Marissa Meyer, all that stuff, and I don't really know how to shelve it, so I just left it because it's ugly and I don't love it. And then I have this shelf which is looking pretty sad right now. I have like my date night fund, which has got some coins and stuff in it. I have some other hardcovers that I just didn't know where to put. They're all a bit weird sizes and things like that. And then I have Black Kids and Cinderella is Dead. So this is eventually, I was going to do like a POC author shelf, but then I didn't have enough colors for my rainbow shelves to create it. So I don't know if I'm going to just specifically do a POC shelf, or I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, I might just do like a contemporary shelf or something like that here. I just don't know how I feel just yet. And then the next one up, I have some more of my Funko Pops. So I have the Joker and Harley Quinn, and I also have this little globe which I absolutely love. My sister bought it for me when she was traveling and living in London, and it's not going to focus. Maybe if I put it down here. Whoop. It's not even going to focus now. So this is a cute little globe. It was apparently really expensive and I absolutely love it, so I just put it up on my bookshelf so I can display it. So that goes there. This is my Lynette Noni shelf. So I have Weapon and Whisper, and then I have her other trilogy. I haven't got the latest book in that series or the series yet, so I will get there eventually. I haven't read that series yet, but I know everyone loves it, so it's definitely something that I'm going to have to get into. And then my next shelf is the Poppy War, which I basically just filmed an unboxing for. I've got my cute little Q pocket because I love Frozen. It's like, soundtrack is amazing, so I love that. And I don't know how I'm supposed to, like that, oh, that spine is just so beautiful and I love it, and I don't know how I'm going to put them at the end. So this is just like a temporary setup for them for now, because I think I do want to get the hardcovers as much as I possibly can so I can have these ones be the naked ones, because like I just want that. I just want to see that, like, it's so beautiful. And I'm just like, maybe I should try and get the paperbacks and get the hardcover editions, and like maybe I should read it first and see if I love it, but I just really want to display it because they look absolutely stunning. And then my next shelf is my cute little Christina Lauren shelf. I thought I had way more Christina Lauren books than this. Apparently I've just been reading them from the library and not actually buying them. So that's something I'm going to have to get into. And I have my little mug here. It is a Harry Potter mug, which I'm not loving, but I do like the quote on it, and I do like the look of the mug. I kind of just turned Niffler around because, is that even his name? I don't know. And that basically holds all of my bookmarks. So I have a whole heap in there. And then my top shelf is my Mary Lou shelf. I have the Young Elites in hardcover. I haven't found the other ones in hardcover secondhand yet, so I haven't gotten those. I've got the Legend, but I haven't got Rebel yet. Warcross, Wildcard, Kingdom of Back, and Batman. So I actually don't mind. This one was where the Poppy War is now, but I had to move it because I wanted Poppy War in the background of my videos. So then over to the right, I have basically all of my series or trilogies and things like that. So I have Rebel in the Sands, Cursor, Dark and Lonely, that's going to be a trilogy, Serpent and Dove, that's going to be a trilogy. I have the Match trilogy, All Fall Down, and I have my Heartstopper, so I can add the rest of them when they come. And then I have To All the Boys I Loved Before. And then I go underneath, and this is the start of my rainbow shelf. So basically I have all of my pink ones up here, then I go to red, orange and yellow and gold. And basically that's what all of these shelves look like. So then again, I've got pink. I've got a little Eiffel Tower pen that I got for my birthday, which is super cute, so I put it on display. I've got all my pinks, my reds, orange, and then yellow and gold. And then on this shelf here I have my Running with Lions book outfaced, because it is one of my favorite books. It reads like a fan fiction, but it's honestly like a very good fan fiction, and I'm very interested in that, so I absolutely love it. So I wanted to put it on display. That's the rest of my pink ones, and then we go down again. I'm gonna sit on the floor. Then I don't have that many pink ones on this shelf. I could probably move some of them. I've got some red ones, and then Wolf by Wolf, because I remember reading this and just absolutely loving it. It's still something I think about to this day, and I'm gonna have to reread it before I continue on with the series. And I've got some more yellow ones, and then down the bottom here are books that I just don't really care about being displayed. So I have obviously my Twilight and The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I'm just like, they're just a thing that's here. The Queen of the Tealing, I'm not even sure if that's the first book. I think The Fate of the Tealing is the first book, to be honest with you. I tried to start reading this on audio, and the accent, I just couldn't understand anything that was happening, so I just stopped and I never picked it up after that. So I'm not too fussed about that at the moment. I have my Amulet graphic novel set, which I absolutely loved. I devoured all 8 of them in like one day. It's just really great. The art in it and the drawings and paintings and stuff like that is just absolutely phenomenal. I got a little soy candle. I have a lot of candles, but I don't burn them. Don't know why. I'm always scared that I'm going to start a fire, so I don't. And then I have like my random 50 Shades that I got for my birthday, a birthday present, like I want to say over 10 years ago now. And I just feel bad because I got them for a gift and I don't want to throw them away, so I just keep them just because of that reason. Then I'm going to move down to the bottom here, and this is the fun thing I found. I thought I bought this trilogy, and it turns out I bought 2 of the same book. Did not know that. I was not aware. So I only literally just found that out today, and I'm a bit salty about it, so I'm going to have to sell one of these and get a new one. And then I have just some other random books that didn't really fit in anywhere, so I just don't know what I'm going to do with them. I really do like the cover for Sleeping Giants, so I think I might display that on my shelf inside my bedroom, because I have read this book and I really did enjoy it. So I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly, and I probably can't put that back with one hand now, can I? Nailed it. Alright, and then we go up to my rest of my rainbow shelves. So I have my green, blue, and purple. So I tried to do like a light to a dark, and then it kind of just didn't work, so I just gave up after a while. So, and then my next shelf is again some more rainbow, more blues, more yellows, more greens, more blues, more purples. And then if I get up, more purples and blues and greens, and then some more. And I've got this cute little coin that Matt and I got together when we were in Perth. So it's just the outline of Western Australia with our names in the middle. And it's got a little swan, which is their, I don't know, something about their net animal or something. And then we got a cute little quokka because I love quokkas. And then up here I have a little Wonder Woman because I love Wonder Woman. And then, yeah, basically these are all my black books that I didn't know where to put. And then I have Caraval with the special dust jackets from Beacon Book Box. And then right at the top, which isn't very easy to see, I have my hats and stuff from Disneyland. One of them's fallen over. It's got little ears on it. So every time I go to Disneyland, I try and get a hat of some sort. So yeah, that is basically my entire bookshelf. I'll try and get a pan of it if I can, because this room is giant. Not giant, but my bookshelves are giant in the room. Takes up so much space. So basically, this is everything. How well it looks at the moment. And I do have one other bookshelf in my room that just has a few contemporaries in a rainbow color. So that's basically all I have. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.